to the December 7th meeting of the City of Columbia Board of Zoning Appeals. I am Catherine Fenner, Vice Chair for the board, and will be serving as chair for today's meeting. At this time, I would like to introduce the other members of the board. We have John Ginyard, Marcellus Primus, and Celia McIntosh. We may also have Sherrard Duval. I would also like to introduce the staff that assists the board: Hope Hasty, Zoning Administrator; Erica Hyen, Deputy Zoning Administrator; and Sky Robinson Barnes, Land Use Board Coordinator. The board is charged with hearing applications for special exceptions, variances, and administrative appeals. All testimony is recorded for the record, and anyone wishing to speak will need to be sworn in and come to the podium to speak. No testimony can be taken from the floor. When you come to the podium, state your name and please speak clearly into the microphone because this meeting is being recorded. Applicants with cases before the board are allotted a presentation time of 10 minutes. This time also includes all persons presenting information on behalf of the applicant. This time limit does not include any questions asked by the board or staff regarding the case. Any member of the public may address the board in intervals of 3 minutes or 5 minutes if by a spokesperson for an established body or group of 3 or more. The applicant then has 5 minutes for rebuttal. The board reserves the right to amend these limits on a case-by-case basis. Those of you who plan to speak must be sworn. If you are here as an applicant or here to speak in any case, please stand at this time and raise your right hand. Anybody think they're going to speak? No? Okay. Well, well, you might want to stand up and get sworn in then, I guess. If you think you might possibly speak because your case might be called, then you might want to stand up and be sworn in. Do you affirm or attest that the testimony you will give today is the truth and nothing but the truth? Okay. At this time, I will turn the meeting over to Ms. Hasty, or to Ms. Hyen, as the case may be, depending upon who actually has a voice.
Well, I will try. Okay, we'll start out with the consent agenda. Let's see, we have the approval of minutes from October 5th, 2023. And we have 2 cases on the consent agenda this evening. The first is 2023-0029V, Performance Parkway. And it's a variance request to the minimum parking standard for a warehouse use. And then next on the consent agenda, we have case 2023-0030SE, 421 Bush River Road. And it's a special exception request to permit a drive-through facility as an accessory use to an eating establishment. And that concludes the consent agenda. At this time, would any of the board members like to remove a case from the consent agenda?
I see none. All right. May we have a motion to approve the minutes in the consent agenda?
Catherine, I want to make sure that people know that once it's approved,
I guess we need to ask if the public would like to remove an item from the consent agenda. Yeah,
All right. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
it's okay.
Would any member of the public wish to have an item removed from the consent agenda? All right. I see none. All right. Then, can I get a motion to approve the consent agenda?
Motion to approve consent agenda subject to staff comments.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right. I believe we have no further.
We have one item of additional business, so we don't have any cases on the regular agenda, but we do just need to vote on next year's calendar.
Okay.
I do have,
You guys can all go, by the way. Your
Yes.
cases were approved.
thank you.
Okay? Approve the calendar.
So hopefully you all can you see the calendar up there?
I suppose there's no chance that we're going to choose some other date besides the first Thursday of the month?
I think it's pretty well set to continue with that date. And the only conflict that we really had was July 4th. That meeting date actually fell on the 4th, which is a holiday, so that one is being moved to July 11th, which is the second Thursday of July.
All right. Does anyone have Do I have a motion to approve the calendar?
Second.
All in favor? Aye. All right, I guess we're done. All right, do I have a motion to adjourn? All right, I think that doesn't require a second, right?
Second.
Second, whatever. All right, all in favor?
I think we've got a second.
Meeting adjourned.
Thank you.